Stack the paper, baby, then stay out the way. Stack the paper, stay out the way. Stack the paper, baby, then stay out the way. Stack the paper, baby, then stay out the way. What's up, you guys? It's your girl Sheree, and welcome to my channel. Make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, so y'all can stay tuned for more. Also, if y'all notice that the lighting is going up and down, it's because I'm in front of like the window and it's kind of cloudy outside, like it wants to rain. So yeah. Okay, so let me tell y'all about the time I was on this date and the girlfriend decided to crash the date. So boom. This was back when I was on my single and ready to mingle. And I don't know, when I get single, it's kind of like all these guys like come to me all at once. It's like I'm either talking to nobody or I may have a couple different people I'm currently entertaining at the moment. So this was one of those moments where I was talking to this guy, a Haitian boy, and I let him take me out on a date a couple times. Like honestly, I was like, when I say it, it sounds so blunt and it sounds so rude and evil, but I was using him for food. Like, he always wanted to take me out to eat, and that's just what it was. Like, that's what we did. I didn't really see much of anything, like of a future with him like that, because it was something about him that I just felt like, I can't put my finger on it all the way, but you're kind of giving me like untrustworthy vibes. You're not really telling me who you are. And so I'm just gonna keep up the charades with you, and I'm just gonna play along with you. So yeah, you wanna take me out to eat? Let's go. Now at this time, I'm a college student. It's not like a whole lot of different places to eat in Tallahassee, but we still got us some restaurants now. We still got us a few, you know? So this time in particular, this was like our third or fourth date. I let him take me to Prime Time. Listen, so boom, here we go. Prime Time is like a little popular like bar and grill restaurant here in Tallahassee, Florida. Girls like to go there during drink specials and just, you know, get drinks, have a good time, whatever. So we get there and I don't know, it's typical Prime Time. Like, it's busy, sometimes there's a wait to sit down, whatever. We in there, we sitting in the booth, and per usual, I'm just not really like that into him, but you know, I'm going along with it for the sake of the date. So he's kind of like, I gotta go to the restroom. Like, he just hit me with, he gotta go to the restroom, and I'm like, okay. So I'm texting my homegirl, and she like, you know, like, what you doing? What we finna get into later after this? And you know, I'm hitting her with the, you know, I'm on a little date. I'm using this, you know, little food. I'm gonna be out of here real soon, and then we can go do whatever it is. You know, our hood rat shit.
But I wanted to do hood rat stuff with my friend.
Our hood rat shit. We can go link up later and, you know, get on that type of time. And he was gone for a minute. He just kept like getting up, you know, like having to go do this, having to go do that. And on the last like time he went to go get up, I noticed he was gone for a long time. But at the same time, I didn't really care because I'm like glued to my phone. I'm texting my homegirl, like, you know, I'm on Instagram scrolling, and I'm steady hearing like a yelling and screaming and a whole lot of back and forth going on behind me. But honestly, like, I'm not even paying attention to all the hell going on behind me because I'm so into my phone. Whole time, all hell breaking loose behind me, and I'm not even putting two and two together. And it's like, at the very last minute, I finally decide to turn around, and I kid you not, it's just like a scene out of a movie. Like, I just see like a glimpse of him, like, either pushing someone out the door or he's being pulled out the door. But it's kind of like, it was at a glimpse, and I'm like, is that even him or is it like not? Like, I don't even really know because I didn't really catch it all the way. And even then, I just was like, like, I'm really looking for somebody yelling, and I don't see anyone yelling right now. So I don't know. And then I turned right back around. I turned right back around like, okay, whatever. All right, continues on. By this point, like, our drinks are at the table. I'm already drinking. about to order another drink. Like, keep the drinks coming, please. Coming back to the table after that, I'm kind of like, well, you were gone for a long time. And he's like, yeah, I was on a business call. I was handling some things. And yeah, so this is like a quick pause on the play. He's actually like a businessman. I don't want to give out too much tea, but he actually is in a lucrative realm of business, legitimate business, and he does get like a lot of random like calls and stuff like that. Like, he really was in his bag, or at least like well on his way to really be in a bag. Like, he had that bag. So when I say like, okay, he's taking me on dates here and there, understand like these dates and stuff are like play money to him. Like, it's play money. And that's just a disclaimer. So boom. So back into it. We on this date, you know, having small talk. He's back at the table. And I'm looking around and I'm looking at like other girls and other tables. They're steady staring at us. Like, steady staring. And I'm looking at them like, the fuck, y'all want him or something? Like, let me know, do y'all want this nigga? Or do y'all fuck with this nigga and I don't know something? Like, what everybody over here looking at? Like, what y'all looking at? What y'all looking at? You know, like, is there something that y'all know and I don't know, or what? I could tell like he seemed very antsy. Like, he just seemed real antsy. And I'm kind of like, again, here it is. Like, every time after we leave a date, you always leave me with the impression like, there's just something about you. You're not telling me everything. It's like, it's that hidden, like, I don't know. I pick up well on energies and just people's movements and their characteristics. So I'm like, there it is again. Like, I can't put my finger on it just yet, but like, what is it? So as we're leaving like the restaurant, I notice he's not as close up on me as he normally is, but at the same time, it didn't really matter to me because, yeah, it really didn't matter to me. Like, I'm like, okay. And I'm still like, all right. So he kind of walks me over to my car. I get in my car, but I don't be pulling off because I gotta get right. I gotta, you know, probably get my GPS together, get my music together. And he probably wasn't even paying attention that I hadn't pulled off yet. Like, I sat in the parking lot like a good 10 minutes after the fact. He had already walked me to my car. And I see, like, as I'm pulling off, I see him like in a window and I could see a girl. And I'm like, bro, that's like the same chick that pulled him out the fucking restaurant, like pulled him out. And he's like leaning in the window, not kissing, but you can tell like he's talking. Like, he's really in the window, like talking to the girl. And I'm kind of like, okay. Like, you already written off in my book. And later on that evening, why I get a message from a girl trying to come to me as a woman in my DM. Coming to me as a woman. And she's just like, she starts the message out as, I'm his ex-fiancee. Girl, what? Ex-fiancee? Like, from already right there, I'm kind of like not reading. I'm not reading anymore after this because you already said like you the ex. So why are you even writing to me, coming to me as a woman? I'm talking about paragraphs. Okay, Shawty done wrote me paragraphs. She's his ex-fiance. He's a con artist. I was the girl at the restaurant today causing a scene, but he wouldn't let me come to the table. He even pulled me out the restaurant. And I'm like, what? She was like, he pulled me out the restaurant. He begged me. He pleaded for me not to come over and say anything to you. He told me like he was just trying to use you to promote his business, pretty much for clout. He was using you for clout for his company. He doesn't want you for real. And I'm like, well, bitch, you should have believed him. That's one. Like, you should have believed him. And then number two, it's kind of like, he told you what it is. Like, okay, he telling you he hit me up in regards to a business or something, like promoting. So boom, he's using you to promote his business, and he's not seriously interested in you, but I need to know, have you been with him? How long have you been seeing him? Have you been to our house? Or she said our old house. And again, if you his ex-fiance, like, some of these questions are just like, they have nothing to do with you because you're his ex-fiance. You're no longer with him. And she's just like, have you been, like, you know, just asking a million and one questions. She's typed me so much stuff, and I'm like trying to remember everything verbatim. Like, I know she was like, don't let him fool you. He really don't got no money for real. And then she backtracks in another paragraph saying, well, let's use him together. Let's milk this nigga together. And I'm baffled, okay? I'm confused, okay? Appalled, baffled. Because I'm just like, where is all this even coming from? And honestly, I didn't see her messages. Like, you could see, like, she wrote me at one time, and she wrote me at another time. But like the way Instagram messages is set up, someone can write you, but if they're not, like, if I'm not following you back, your message is gonna go into my outbox, like in this other place. Like, pretty much, I'm gonna have to approve your message as a request for me to even, like, acknowledge your message. And I often don't check my outboxes. So she done wrote me, like, all this stuff. But I sometimes tend to, like, check my outboxes because it be like business, you know, it be clients there, so I'll check it from time to time. But she done wrote me all this craziness and talking about she was causing a scene in the restaurant and he pulled me out. I was about to get kicked out. We was about to get kicked out and all this. And I'm like, damn, so that was you making all that damn fuss in the damn restaurant behind me? Like, that really was you, girl. And honestly, I didn't know how to respond to the message at first. I really didn't know what to say. I started to not even write back to her, but then I was like, you know what? Let me just clear up anything that's on her little heart right now. I told her, listen, this is only like our third time seeing each other, third or fourth time, because it really was. I've only been to restaurants with him, which is true. I've only been to restaurants. That's the only time he can get me out. It's like, where we going? Where we about to eat at?
Where we about to eat at?
And I was like, I don't even know where he lives, which I didn't. Like, I don't even know where he lives. And I actually did tell her, like, yeah, he had mentioned to me that he wanted to use me as a promotional model. Because prior to that date, he had already told me, like, I'll pay you to be a model for one of my, like, my commercials for my company. And it was gonna be a paid position because I don't even play them type of games with people. So it was gonna be a paid little, you know, modeling commercial or whatever for his company. And he also wanted to pay me for promotion. But I'm glad I didn't give him an answer right then and there because it was kind of like one of those things where I'm still kind of like weed you out. I'm trying to see, like, you know, I'm still trying to get the feel for you. So we hadn't even, like, finalized any paperwork on that commercial or anything. And she just went on to, like, even then, like, after I had answered, like, the very few of her questions, because she asked so many, and I just kind of, like, the main points, like, no, I haven't slept with him. I don't know where he stayed. I haven't even kissed this man, and I'm only using him for food. And then she started saying, like, call me. I want to talk to you. We finna get back at this nigga. Bitch, what? The only one that got a personal vendetta is you, girl. I don't got no vendetta against this man. Like, I barely know this man. And she just kept, like, messaging me stuff. And I had to leave her there where she was at. Because I'm kind of like, all right, I already done cleared up the needs to know basis with you. I cleared that up with you. Whatever else you trying to do with this man, you gonna have to handle that on your own. But, and that was that. I cut him off, like, shortly after that because he had asked me a stupid ass question on another date. Like, even after that fact, I think I still even chose to go out on another date with him. And I still hadn't brought it up. I hadn't brought up to him that the girl had wrote me or anything, but I was asking him questions, like, you know, about his relationship life, like, just going back over it, and he was, like, lying about it in my face. And then right after that, he asked, so when you finna take me out on a date sometime? And I'm like, never, bitch. Never. Like, you lying in my face about being involved with anyone. Clearly are involved with this girl in some shape or way or form. And then you got the nerve to ask me when I'm taking you out on a date. When you really could have had my whole life in jeopardy at our last date. Like, stop. Boy, please. Boy, bye. Going through her page, you could tell, like, it was one of those situations where her life is this guy. And when you go on his page, the girl is nowhere to be found. She's pretty much in a relationship with herself via Instagram. And y'all gotta stop doing that. Y'all gotta stop doing that. Like, don't be in a relationship by yourself, like with yourself, by yourself, online, on social media. I'm not saying be one of those people that live for the guy to post you and you to post him, but there has to be like a balance. Like, there has to be some type of balance. And these guys really just be setting a lot of y'all up for the okie doke, and it's just okay, everybody. So that concludes the story of the time where his little girlfriend crashed our date. You know, like, I was in the blind, but she definitely crashed that date because I ain't like the way, like, even the waitress was asking me like questions. Like, it all made sense. Are you okay? You good? I'm like, yeah, I'm good. Like, people probably really thought this girl had went off on me or something like that. Like, this girl never came to the table, but it's the fact that it's the same guy that was dealing with her, and then he comes to the table with me, so everybody else in the restaurant knows something that I don't. Hot ass mess, hot mess, and this is why I don't deal with these young men now.